Punk with nuts, you're brave. You might catch something if you do that. Having all the Aussies in a share house, that would be such a clusterfuck. Such an absolute clusterfuck. I don't think there's a single responsible adult between us. What the fuck is this? Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Why? Why? Fucking sliding Ramzan as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. At least it's not like the time somebody put a fucking EWR on the runway in Cold War. Legit, just puts an EWR in the middle of the runway. Like, probably the biggest ground unit in terms of space it takes up. New to DCS and I have a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions too after seeing that. There is a jet with reverse thrust, the Vigan. It's the only one that has it. Okay, trim, flaps, everything should be set. I just realized I took R60s instead of 60Ms. This is fine. This is fine. We're only fighting an F-16. I'm sure we'll be okay. Oops. Yeah, the Tornado has reverse thrust in real life, but it's not flyable in DCS. Oh, happy days. I'm already being locked. And they have all their radar set up differently in this server. Shit. Which channel's the magical GCI on? Two 6.5. I seem to recall there was a specific station it was on, and I do not remember what it was, because I haven't played on here for a while. Okay, give me a moment. We'll open up SRS, bring up the radio overlay so I can actually see which station I'm on. Getting nothing. Oh shit, there we go. "12 miles, because that's an English call out, so it'll be an Imperial. That's not him, that's someone else. I think. Maybe? Okay, he's turned hot on me. Oh no, he's flanking. The guy's hot. There's an A-10. And that's both my R3Rs gone, so I'm down to rear aspect only now. I hate how glassy the water is, it makes it so hard to judge height. It's the only thing I don't like about this patch, is what they've done to the water. It looks kinda bad, and it makes it really difficult to figure out where it is. Oh shit, there's two of them. Oh, this is fine. Also, I'm on rear aspect only now. This is fine. Is that a Hornet? Looks kind of like one. Mm-hmm. Is this other guy gone? I wasn't gonna gun him with the other guy there. If he was by himself, I would have been fucking tempted to. Right there. You're next, buddy. Come here. Interesting that EWR doesn't see this guy. I don't know if these are player or like players or AI. To be honest, because this server has a mix of both. It's a Harrier. That's what that is. He's got his nav lights on. Fucking auto start Andy over here. Hey Davey! How you going, man? Alright. It is land, rearm, and refuel time. Holy shit, that was fucking quick. I don't like the fact that my RWR is going ballistic at me. That might be a SAM site that's locking me or something. Doing alright, man. Had a bit of an anticlimactic session on Cold War, so switched over to blue flag now. Oh fuck. Oh no, I pissed him off. Uh-oh. Right. Let's hurry up and get on the ground. Sure, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We need some air brakes here, I'm too fast. But guys, the MiG-21's hard to land, am I right? So difficult. Oh my god, it tries to kill you. MiG-21 is indeed awesome. I love flying this thing. But, once the MiG-19's flight model fix comes out, I think I'll be taking a break from the 21 for a little while, maybe a week or two. We'll see. And switching to the 19. Because, oh boy, you guys are gonna love when that thing gets its fix. When's my tutorials? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm actually torn between... because I kind of don't want to do a GR and teach people, like, the wrong way to do things. I'm kind of torn between just doing my startup procedure and actually learning the proper one myself and doing that. I should probably just do the proper one. Because if they ever actually do make it so that you can blow the fuses on this, you will fuck them up doing things the way I do. I think we can carry... oh no, 60s only. Okay, I stand corrected. So yeah. I wonder if they only have... surely they'd have all aspects, so for the 16s and stuff. We'll put a 490 on since we're using the tanks pretty quick. I could maybe put out one for each. So I got F-16, A-10, JTAC now on an 18. So I got the 18, I got the A-10, and I got the Harrier, who's now the JTAC. Very specific question, is the MLA HUD going to be green or amber? The green one is the daytime, and the amber is the nighttime. So the nighttime filter is red, and green and red light-wise makes yellow. there anything I can do on a PvP server with Su-25T? Absolutely. You can hit ground targets, you can do seeds, so you can kill SAM sites with it. If you're really brave, you can try and kill planes with it, but it's not really recommended. Uh-oh. I think we're about to get bombed, boys. That's right above me. Skovsky Tusovsky. That's a good one. Where is this guy? See, I think that might be an AI. I think it might be a Phantom that scrambled out of Sakumi because I took off. Wish there was an air raid siren. I mean, you could script it in pretty easily, they just haven't done it for this server. And I don't know if you could only make it play in a certain radius from where the trigger is set off. Probably could. Su-25 is a very capable seed platform. It's an okay seed platform, but you lose a lot of range in the missiles because your launch platform is so slow. So here's a thing for you to do. Take the Su-25T, take some Kar-58Us, and see how much range you get out of them. Then take the mission editor, spawn in a Su-24 carrying them at maximum at its maximum speed and 10 kilometers altitude, and see how far it gets them. Then get a Su-22 M4, Su-17 M4, same thing basically, and do the same thing for that at the same altitude, see how far they go. You get about 180 kilometers off the Su-17. Seen the new trigger zones now, you can make shapes instead of a circle. I have not. I don't really do much mission editing stuff, to be honest. The limit of my mission making ability is basically just dropping a couple planes and pointing them at each other, but that does sound handy. You could do some pretty nasty stuff with SAM triggers. 23 will take a while? Yeah, it'll take a bit, but I think once it kind of reaches critical mass, things will start progressing much faster. I can't wait to fly it. That's probably a 2-ship coming in. Yeah, I'm expecting the 23 to be my most played module as well. And the 19 is going to start being way up there too, because, like, I can't tell you guys too much, but I have been told I'm allowed to give general impressions, because it's an existing module. It's just a fix for an existing module, it's not a new one. My general impressions are, oh my god, I love it. It's really, really nice now. And the F5 pilots are going to get a very rude shock the first time they encounter one after the fix drops. They're real nasty now. Yep, so the MiG-19's had a long-standing flight model problem. That's about to be fixed. And basically that problem made it stall earlier than it should have, and it couldn't turn as well as it should have. Now it turns properly, and boy does it turn. Don't get too carried away. Don't try and turn fight F-14s with their wings unswept. That's not going to end well, but against F-5s, it's a monster. One of the testers? Yeah. Shit. Right there. Oh, you motherfucker. It's the Viper. Right, that's him dealt with. This is the regular cockpit, but with some changes I've made. So I've changed some of the fonts to be more accurate. I've changed some of the text to fix typos. A few other little things like that. Did he reslot? He got hit, so I don't care either way. As far as I'm concerned, that's my kill. Damn it, he says. Do you like fish sticks? I actually don't eat very much seafood. I'm more of a... Like, if I eat seafood at all, it's usually calamari, but planes with NATO reporting names that start with fish, I do like. This and the Su-9, I really, really like. That's a side load that's coming off our Kub site. Oh, I'm about to overspeed the engine. I'm lucky I noticed that in time. Cephalopod gang? Yeah, boy. There he is. Is that the 18, I think? Oh, man! Oh, I love this so much. God's missile strikes again. Yeah, after a very quiet day in Cold War where I managed to fly into the ocean in my first dogfight, this is going remarkably well. I don't know, Tawny. I don't know. I mean, I guess they're focusing on air-to-ground. Also, they aren't getting a radar warning off my radar. That's a bug that needs to be fixed. I kind of suspected it for a while, but it's been confirmed by some of the Israeli guys that play in F5s a lot. They found that they don't get warnings off the 21's radar until it's basically within guns range. So the first warning they get, other than my search nails, is when I fire at them. But still, they should know I'm here. They should see me. Like, if the F5s on Cold War are starting to learn not to get shot in the face with R3Rs, even with the bugged radar, then these guys should know. You know what I mean? Fox 1 spur warning here the other day from a 21. Yeah, so you'll get, when he launches, you'll get a warning, and when he locks you and comes within basically gun range, you'll get a warning, but if I lock you from 30 kilometers away, you'll get nothing. And that's been confirmed by a couple people now, so that's part of the reason why blue players don't react to getting locked. I just assumed it was because they have no SA at all, or they have their RWR set up wrong. It's partly because they got their RWR set up wrong, otherwise they'd see that there's a 21 search radar in the area and they'd know to watch out. But it seems to mostly be because the radar's bugged. They also need to fix the clutter because it's not seeing clouds anymore. Honestly, the radar in this kind of needs a ground-up rebuild. I'll be real with you guys. It's overperforming a little bit in range, not as much as some people think, but it is overperforming in range against stuff like F5s. Probably anything between about 22, 27 kilometers, depending on aspect and altitude. Apparently it's seeing things at very low altitudes that it shouldn't, but I can't confirm that because it seems about the same to me. A lot of these are old issues, it's just people are noticing now because the radar's been changed. Like, it's always behaved a little too well, I think, at low altitude, and it's always seen things from 30 kilometers away. So I definitely think that, you know, the radar does need some serious adjustments, but I think that people are kind of latching onto it all of a sudden when it's been a problem for a while. Yeah, I've heard that, Okami, that some people are still having trouble with frame rate. I haven't had any issues, but I also have a much more powerful PC now. I do have issues with the MiG-19 radar. When I turn it on for about a second, my frames drop, and then it's fine. And I have intermittent problems with the Vigan radar. Well, that's an ace in a day on blue flag 80s. What the fuck, dude? I cannot believe they let me get away with that.
Overlord 11181, request bogey dope.
Well, they're coming to me because I think this is a frontline airbase, right? So they're trying to bomb it. And they're just flying straight into me. Actually, that's a good call right there. I should check the runway since that guy bombed it. 19 radar shreds my FPS. For me, it's transient. It's literally like 1 second when I turn it on, and it's fine after that. I don't know why. There are also some weird issues, like some of the VR guys were having problems with the 19 killing their frame rates, and then they found out that it's actually the marker beacon, and it's not the module, it's DCS. The way that the marker beacon is coded in DCS just, for some reason, interacts badly with the 19. What did he bomb? I can't even see what he hit. I think the runways are both okay, so we should be okay to land. Embarrassing for the NATO believers. My dude, wait until the MiG-23 comes out. All the people that think the MiG-23 can't turn or the MiG-23 was a piece of shit, wait till that plane comes out. That thing will, it will out-sustain a Tomcat in certain speed and altitude bands. It won't do it all the time. The Tomcat's actually a really good match for it, but it will do it. And against an A in particular, it'll out-accelerate it by a long way. I'll fight you. You'll probably kick my ass because you're a really good pilot, but the average blue pilot, like, this is the thing. You give these people excellent planes. Like, you give the guys on the Cold War server the F-14A, which is still a fantastic aircraft, and they just don't know what to do with it. T-Pod? No. No, it won't. It's an air-to-air aircraft. The Soviets didn't use targeting pods, pretty much. They had data link pods for guided missiles, which the 23 will have, but that's just to guide it. It's a MCLOS missile, like the Vigan's RB-05. But T-pods weren't really a thing on Soviet aircraft, and the MiG-23 was a frontline fighter, so it was mostly for shooting down other fighters and for engaging ground targets with rockets and rockets and bombs, sorry. Not missiles or precision weapons. More modern 21? Kinda. So if you've flown the MiG-29 in DCS, it's kind of more like that. Imagine a MiG-29, just the systems are a little jankier, and it doesn't turn as well. But the acceleration and the speed are both very similar. The radar, the way it operates, is quite similar. The 23 is going to be a really rude shock for a lot of people, I think, because they're expecting a MiG-23 MS, which is literally a MiG-21 BIS in disguise. It has, like, the MS has the same radar and everything as this, so it's terrible. And it's less maneuverable because it has the extra fuel tank in the back, so it's really off balance. But we're getting a MiG-23 MLA, which is the strengthened, lightened dogfighter. The MiG-23 series started out kind of iffy in terms of maneuverability. It was fast and it could climb well, but it couldn't turn so great. But the ML series took the airframe, strengthened it, lightened it, took away the rear fuel tank, so it had better balance, and it was a quite competent dogfighter. It was still a, third-gen aircraft, so it still doesn't quite have the turn performance you'd want to beat a Teen series fighter, but it's comparable to the F-14. You know, the F-14's kind of in the same place. It's still technically a Gen 3, but it's slightly more agile and slightly more capable than Gen 3s are. It's like a Gen 3 Plus, basically, if you want to do the generation thing. I see a SAM launch over there, and it makes me do a big thonk.
Overlord 11181. Request bogey dope.
F-111 ski. Be a bit more agile than a 111. Your F-111 counterpart would be the Su-24. Kind of. Su-24 is actually slower than the 111 by a bit, but... What was that firing at? Yeah, I would love a Su-24 in DCS. Beautiful aircraft, and it'd be a lot of fun to fly as well.
Overlord 11181. Request bogey dope.
Yeah, I really hope so. I quite like the earlier 23s. They're just beautiful aircraft. Not as good, but beautiful. Hello! Hello, friend! Now, this is where I'm getting too greedy. I'm probably going to get shot down here, because I'm low on fuel. And this guy's way up there. I'm not getting a fucking search radar of him, though, so he may not even see me yet. Okay, no, I need to not.
Overlord 11181. Request bogey dope.
Try and drag him into Sam's. Shit. There goes the engine. He's not moving very quickly. I've just fucking gained 4 kilometers on him by doing that. Come on, baby. Relight. Yeah, 23's Razbam. Haha, yes! We got our engine back. Yeah, flame out because I oversped. I got too fast. VNE on this is 1300 kilometers an hour. I was doing about 14. Which is not a good idea. And unlike certain other aircraft, Vigan, F-16, the MiG-21 does actually punish you for overspeeding. Though in real life, you'd more likely blow the engine up rather than just flame it out. So it's still a little gentle, but it's enough to tell you, hey, no more of that, you know, a bit of a firm rap on the knuckles. Oh fuck, there's 2 of them. And he's fading.
Overlord 11181. Request bogey dope.
Flanking. This is not a good idea. Those are Sam's, I think. Nope. Out of flares. I need to land. I'm just about out of fuel. In fact, I am out of fuel. Ah! He got me. He got me. Told you I got too greedy. That was fun, though. That was really good fun. Oh, I gotta go back to spectator, don't I? I always forget that in this server.